Hey, lovelies. Yeah, so there's a friend of mine who has been texting me periodically with updates from their feed about, this executive order, that executive order. And I mean, it's early, very early days. hasn't even been 12 hours. Um, and, already the shock and awe of one outrageous thing after the next is upon us, right? And, that's no accident. I mean, lots of people have been pointing this out. It's no accident to overwhelm with outrage, like to just make it impossible for us to catch a breath, right? And so scrolling, right? Scrolling. I mean, here's the thing. We humans, we have these big old brains. And so we're really designed to want knowledge, to want information. In fact, the way our brains work, that information that we can take in, that we can read, that we can see, that we can make sense of, that we can use to cognize our world, to conceptualize what's going on, that to us big old human brain types, us Homo sapiens, right? To us, that is how we understand empowerment. And I say this as a knowledge worker. I mean, I was a university person for over 2 decades. I do believe knowledge is power. I do believe informing oneself is crucial. And I also think that desire for information has been so intensely weaponized. Think of all the people who are making money off of your eyeballs, my eyeballs. By the way, I will never monetize my YouTube channel. Never. I don't want to make money off of your eyeballs, right? I don't want to be incentivized to get your likes and clicks, right? I don't want to be part of that economy. I mean, I'm already a part of that economy. We all are, but I think we can create boundaries, borders, limits, nonetheless. People want your eyes, right? Don't let them have them. Here's my new motto. I kind of want to make a t-shirt, Mindful Tarot merch. Shuffle, don't scroll, right? If you find your thumbs twitching and you think that you're going to somehow get some purchase on your world by being informed and in the know in the way that I don't have my phone here, thank God, in the way that our little devices help us get informed. No, if your thumbs are twitching, no scrolling, just shuffling. By the way, this is a new deck in my purview, Lynn Thurman's Echoes Through Time. Having some fun with it. Just did one reading with it yesterday. Quite delightful, quite delicious. So shuffle, don't scroll. That's one thing I wanted to say to you guys right now. Like, don't let them make money off of your eyes. The other thing I wanted to say, and this is a more contentious topic maybe. I mean, all topics are contentious nowadays. This has come up with a number of people I deeply admire and respect who are leaving Facebook and other social media sites or, canceling their subscription to various legacy media. I hate that word, legacy media. Let's just say newspapers. Let's just say print journalism. Okay. The thing is, there's a lot of fuckery, right? In the world of the executives who own media outlets. A lot of fuckery. And yet, and I say that, I mean, I'm a person of privilege, white, cisgendered, the bank and I own my house. I'm like so much privilege. So maybe super easy for me to say this. But if you have community, like the Mindful Tarot Facebook community is where I have community in social media. Don't let the fuckers take it away, right? Some of you may remember, some of you may have been a part of the Eclectic Tarot Forum, and when that platform disbanded, and a whole bunch of us said, oh, we'll start You know, we'll start another, we'll do this, we'll do that. And it just died. I mean, if the community location is removed, if there is a mass migration, the community is, I mean, I don't know of a single example of communities surviving that sort of transition, although I'm happy to be informed to the contrary. That's not to say that at a certain point it doesn't get bad enough and then fuck the fuckers, right? But don't easily let them take away your community, right? Don't let the perfect be an enemy of the good enough. If you can stand it, if the risk is not too great, hold on to your public spaces. Hold on to the places of discourse. Don't let them overwhelm you. Don't let them buzz you out of the room. Don't let them. And let's hang in this together, okay? I'm gonna do a little reading with this tarot deck. Shuffle, don't scroll. And this is making me think, I don't know, I'm the sort of person who I like to say things like, and now for every day moving forward, I am going to do, I like setting plans in motion. That's my wandsy energy. But maybe I should be doing little daily readings for all of us. Little daily readings. Wobble readings, you know. I just did a video which I think was kind of incomprehensible about finding the wobble. But this idea of how do we work toward change? How do we read for change? And so if you think about the Chariot card and its dark horse or dark sphinx and its light sphinx, and then the charioteer who kind of holds the team together, like works with that, finds a way to move forward with those competing energies. This is a way of using what I call my chariot spread, my 3-card spread, to find the wobble and to use that wobble in our lives, the places where things are a little out of balance, which is why we feel crappy, right? Because we're like, and to see that wobble, and in seeing it, to just put a little bit of energy into the spin in order to move ourselves forward. So finding the wobble in this moment. I'm going to pull 2 cards, find the wobble as best as I can, and then kind of pull a 3rd card as a kind of capper to that discovery. Okay. So these are the 2 bottom cards of a Chariot reading. And we have here the 4 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Holy moly. Oh, this deck is awesome. The lighting, it's nighttime and my lighting sucks, so you can't see how cool this deck is. The whole idea of this deck is it's kind of a merging of time zones and time. What does she say? What if the figures from history's masterpieces could step off the canvas and into our modern world? Echoes Through Time Tarot explores that very question. So these digital collages merging sort of oil paintings and other archival images. Okay, Queen of Swords, 4 of Cups. What's the wobble? Yeah, so the tension between those 2 cards, or the ways in which they're in dialogue. What am I seeing there? What's in motion? And what I'm seeing is the kind of sharpness and grief of the Queen of Swords, who is me. But me like fuck, right? That sharpness, energy that comes out of understanding and grieving at the same time in relation to this just dissatisfaction, right? Like, I can't accept the cup. There's nothing here, right? So between these 2 states, that's where the wobble is. That like, I give up, and then, okay? So that's the wobble. Bringing it into this moment to crystallize a question. The King of Pentacles. Oof. How do I find power and plenty and stake my claim on this land? in a world that is doing its best to defeat me, right? Between this Queen of Swords energy, like, oh, just that grief and that wanting to cut through and then like wanting to give up. And it's like, no, how do I freaking stake my claim? That's the question. How do I claim this territory? We got to claim this territory, people. We can't just be in this like painful place of grief and we can't just give up. We got to claim the territory. King of Pentacles, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. I'm just going to upload this particular bit of nonsense. Hopefully it's useful to someone out there somewhere. Okay. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much for your practice. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being there. Thanks for everything that you're doing. Take really good care of you. Okay? Bye.